finish up with Burks, the wide receiver conversation, perhaps top receiver. Jamey, I'll have you start, then Ryan follow here.
Yeah, I mean, this guy, this is the position, I think, fantasy-wise, where I think a lot of people are going to gravitate. And obviously, talent-wise, I think a lot of NFL evaluators are looking at as well, because you talk about a situation where Jamar Chase changes the conversation. When Justin Jefferson changes the conversation, when you see what these guys are coming in and doing right away as rookies. Now, I don't know if Burks is going to necessarily do that, but again, a guy that averaged nearly 17 yards per catch, a guy with 18 touchdowns in his college career. And so this is a loaded class at the wide receiver spot. This is where fantasy managers are going to gravitate. You got the two guys from Ohio State. I know our guy Brian Tully's going to like to hear that. When you have Wilson and Olave, you got London out of USC. It's a very good wide receiver group at the top, and then we'll see just how these guys sort of trickle down through the rest of the draft. But Treylon Burks is somebody that I'm in love with, and I think you're going to see him as the first overall selection in rookie drafts going into 2022.
Jamey, I think you're right. Number one, he may go first, the fantasy implications, but he may go first overall among all the wide receivers as well. And you can see here.
Fair or foul there, by the way. Fair or foul, the DK Metcalf comparison, Ryan. What do you think?
Well, here's the thing. I think it's fair. He's not going to run a 4.33. I don't think Treylon will, but his 3-cone will be much better than the 4.38, or the 7.38, excuse me, that sort of torpedo DK Metcalf to the end. And here's the first round wide receivers. I have my latest mock draft here. Treylon Burks, like I was saying, Jamey, could end up being the first wide receiver taken. He is so explosive, so athletic. He's much more versatile than DK was coming out of Ole Miss. Garrett Wilson reminds me of Odell Beckham in a lot of ways. Drake London, I was talking to a scout who compared him to a bigger version of Devontae Adams, so that gets your attention. And Jameson Williams is interesting because he tore his ACL in the national title game, and I talked to 3 teams that didn't care. They're like, he's still a first-round pick. If he had stayed healthy, I think he may be in the conversation to battle Treylon Burks and Garrett Wilson as the first wide receiver.
All right, we're talking a lot of offense, but of course we have the defense on hand later this week. Later today, we have head coaching interviews with Bruce Arians, Arthur Smith, and Doug Peterson all lined up for you guys today. Again, quiet now, but it's going to be busy in just a bit. For Jamey Eisenberg, Ryan Wilson, I'm Tommy Tran. We'll send it back to Fort Lauderdale and Jeremy St. Louis.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.